A pickle company has a better social media than your favorite brand, and I'm dead serious. GRILLO'S makes videos that are absurd, funny, and barely about pickles, and they pull in millions of views. And it's not luck, it's a repeatable playbook built by a guy who started by working a pickle cart. I'm Chinmay. I run a video company that generated millions of views for companies with content exactly like this. So I reverse engineered exactly what GRILLO'S does. Here are 5 things that GRILLO'S does that you can repeat this week, even if you sell something way more boring than pickles. First, build a character, not a logo. Travis Grillo was not a marketer. He was a ceramics major that got rejected from Nike. He started in 2008 with $5,000 and no advertising budget. So he didn't design a logo, he designed a character. Sam the Pickle Man. He wore an actual pickle costume to the cart, printed brand style merch, and treated every restock like a shoe drop, tweeting back in stock so a single cart felt like it sold out every time. In his words, the only way to stick out was to merchandise ourselves. I'll use the talents I would have given Nike and put them into my own company. So here's the move. When you're small, don't try to look professional. Try to look like a cult. Invent one bit that you get so good at that people will recognize it within a split second of watching it, even if the video's on mute. A character, a mascot, a catchphrase, and put it on everything before you have your second customer. GRILLO'S had a pickle man and a costume before it had its second customer. Second, make your product the guest, not the host. Watch what GRILLO'S videos are actually about. They're not about pickles. They're about things like allergy season, so they created a pickle humidifier. About gym bros, so pickles become the best form of electrolytes. About a random day at the Statue of Liberty, and the pickle is a cameo. It just wanders into the video, which is about something the audience already cares about. Their social lead, Madeline Lies, calls it different songs from the same band. You'll know it's GRILLO'S, but you won't know what's coming next. The voice is locked, the topic is wide open. So stop making videos about your product. Make videos about what your customers are already thinking about that day, and let your product cameo into the frame. Quick gut check. If the video only works because you're selling something, then it's not a good video. Third, post less, reply more, and be a fan, not a brand. Most brands grind out daily content and completely ignore the comments or the community. GRILLO'S does the opposite. Their actual rule is less is more for posting and more is more for community engagement. They spend their times in replies and DMs because, in their words, people are talking to a person, not a bot. And they don't even run it like a GRILLO'S company account. They run it like a fan account for pickles, period. Hyping fans and random pickle content, not just their own product. In fact, they won't even buy followers with giveaways. Their own staff has said, we want people to follow us for our content, not our incentives. So if you want some tactical takeaways, spend less time just grinding out videos and more time actually thinking about the community, which involves replies, comments, and just hyping out the overall space which you're in. Fourth, embed in a subculture that has the same type of humor or entertainment that matches you. GRILLO'S first employee was Eddie Andre, a kid in a band who worked the cart and now runs their whole brand experience. He didn't chase a broad audience. He planted the brand inside skate culture, punk shows, and music festivals, communities whose entire identity is irreverent and anti-corporate. Where a pickle brand acting unhinged doesn't read as marketing. It reads as one of us. The merch looked like a band's, not a condiment. So don't vaguely go niche. Find the 1 or 2 subcultures that already match the type of humor or entertainment your brand goes for and go all in. Join it as a member, not a sponsor. A community that claims you will easily outsell an audience that just follows you. Fifth, give your top 20 fans a job. Here's a move that turns likes into money. GRILLO'S runs a 75-person ambassador organization. Superfans who post about pickles for free because being a GRILLO'S person is a part of who they are. It's really easy to say this in a video, but how does it actually come into practice? Start with anywhere between 1 to 20 of your best customers. You can figure this out through their reviews, how much they engage in a community, and so on. Give them a title, early access, and free product if you have the means, and tell them that they're an ambassador. And what you'll notice is people will defend and sell anything they feel ownership over. Your cheapest distribution is the fans you already have. And before you write this off as sure, maybe for a fun brand, look at what this playbook has actually built. GRILLO'S went from a $5,000 cart to about $25 million in sales. and the #2 refrigerated pickle brand in America. And in 2021, King's Hawaiian purchased the company. A pickle company outmarketed everybody else with funny videos. So here's the whole thing. Build a character, not a logo. Make your product the guest, not the host. Post less and be more embedded into the community, and give your best fans a job. Notice what's not on that list: a budget. None of this takes ad money. It takes personality and content people actually want to watch, and treating your audience like the channel, not the audience. Most businesses rent social like a billboard, but GRILLO'S actually built it like an engine. That's the whole difference between 2 views and a buyout. Let me know if there's other brands you guys want me to review next, and subscribe.